Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne. I got a video for that. Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Yes, you guessed it. The VA mismanaging once again funds. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing VA improperly awarded 10.8 million. Yes, 10.8 million in incentives to central office senior executives. They cannot seem to get it right. Make sure you stick around. Okay, everyone. The VA improperly awarded 10.8 million in incentives to central office senior executives. It seems like VA leadership just cannot get this right, whether it pertains to training, putting proper training in place, or bonuses. Yes, VA employees get bonuses. Not all of them. No, 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 no. Don't get it twisted. Not all of them, but central office senior executives. Now, before I show you this article, central office is in Baltimore, Maryland. That's where I went to get receive part of my initial training once I became a rating specialist. Okay. So a lot of training goes on there. And I think they still do training out in Denver. Right before I left, they were sending individuals out to Denver. Then some were going to central office in Baltimore. Okay. I tried to find the Congress hearing where they had, I think it was Secretary of the VA had to go before Congress and talk about this particular issue, and it ticked a lot of senators off and should tick off a lot of veterans as well. Because why are you getting these high incentives and you can't even reduce the backlog? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Let's get into this article. Okay, now I'm going to leave the link to this article in the description section because I'm not going to go through all of it. So that way you can go back and look at it at a later date. So this website is vaoig.gov, and it talks about VA improperly awarded 10.8 million in incentives to central office senior execs. Now, these are senior execs. These are not top management at your local regional office. Okay. So let's go through here right quick and just read some of this. Okay, so summary. In September 2023, VA announced it had erroneously awarded millions of dollars in critical skill incentives, payments to senior execs at its central office in Baltimore, Maryland. VA canceled the payments, notified Congress, and requested the OIG to review the matter. Okay. Then it goes on and talks about, explains what the CSIs are. Okay, critical skill incentives, and are a new recruitment and retention. So, okay, let's give somebody $40,000 just to retain them. Tool authorized by the PACT Act, which significantly expanded access to VA healthcare and benefits for veterans exposed to toxic substances. Why not give some of that money to the regional offices to help them enhance the training for the PACT Act? Because when that law changed, there was a lot of claims that flooded the system. Okay. Now, third paragraph, the OIG found the award of CSIs to nearly all VHA stands for Veterans Health Administration, and VBA, Veterans Benefit Administration, central office execs lacked adequate justification and was inconsistent with the PACT Act and VA policy. This was due in part to breakdowns in leadership and controls at multiple levels of VA, including what's going on, VA leadership. Okay, what is happening? What is the disconnect? Insufficient transparency from VHA regarding the scope and cost of its CSI plans for VACO central execs. VA central office, that's VACO. Veterans Administration, CO VACO is central office, okay? Excessive difference by VA's human resources and administration, operations, security, and preparedness. Leaders to undersecretaries and other senior leaders, despite concerns that they or their staff had about the incentives. Wow. Missed opportunities by the Office of General Counsel to detect legal issues with the CSIs before payment, and failure to leverage VA's assisting governance processes to ensure proper risk management of the new CSI authority. Okay. Goes on to state VA concurred with OIG's 2 findings and 8 recommendations. All right. At the end of the day, you have people at CO, central office, that's getting paid a lot of money, and then they're getting these huge bonuses. Why not go back last year? We already know they have over a million claims in inventory, and over 300,000 is in the backlog. It's over 100, I think, over 125 days, something like that. You could take those funds and put it in additional training opportunities. When you bring people on, have them set up to succeed. Now, when I went through training, I thought I received some really good training. Okay. Some parts, some people did. I think that was kind of sketchy. And I'm somebody that asks a lot of questions. And then you have some supervisors that don't like when new employees ask questions. I don't know why, but they do. But anyway, they should have kept that same format, because I hired in as a rating specialist. Normally, you'll see a VSR put in promotion to go up to RVSR after 2 or 3 years or maybe longer once they've been there. I know it was a VSR. So when I came in, the paperwork they sent me, I had to know their job to make sure they were sending me the right information. Okay. And it was weird because people were like, it was a VSR, but you know what they're supposed to send you, which was very stressful. Okay. As a rating specialist, it took me about 24 months just to get comfortable. Okay. It takes time. I think the VA management is rushing individuals through this training. Okay. This initial training, and they're putting them on the floor and say, oh, we'll give you a mentor. Well, if that mentor is screwing up, now you got this employee screwing up. They can take these, part of these incentives that they're giving out to these senior execs to show up some of this training. That's not the VA's management mentality. And until that changes, you're going to keep seeing articles where the VA is mishandling funds. Okay. So I just want to share this information with you. It's not so much anything on the educational side of compensation, but I just want to show you what is going on behind the scenes at the VA. Well, it's not behind the scenes anymore. It's in front. All right. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button. And as always, share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.